prepped. I was already sitting. I just bit the heck out of my lip. That's gonna hurt for the rest of the thing. Can we get a slow-mo replay of me absolutely chomping down on my lip? Thank you, future me. Probably didn't do the edit. This was already gonna be an update, one single update video surrounding what's going on the channel, potential rebrand, etc, etc, etc. And then this new meteor came and hit planet Earth, if planet Earth is my life in this metaphor, and shuffled everything up. So it's kind of like 2 update videos in one. I know I always promise you that it's going to be quick and then it ends up being 20 minutes. This one's going to be 20 minutes, which means it's going to be 6 hours long. So you may want to tab out for this one. Also, like, look, I'm a mess in person as well. I'm watching the Cardinals game over here. So if you see me pog off at any given moment, it's because of what's happening over here. I'm sorry. You see, peeking a peek, I'm sorry. I'm also supposed to be making cold brew right now, but you probably don't want to hear the sound of me grinding coffee grounds for the entirety of the video, so I'm gonna hold off on that. I'm a busy boy. I got a lot of stuff I'm trying to get done right now. It's Sunday, I go back to work tomorrow, but I gotta get this out there first because it's very important. I don't even know where to start. Probably should have written down a list or something. I got paper, I got pencils. Probably could have organized my thoughts in some way, but we never do that. Please don't be a home run. Okay, so I'm gonna turn it off. I'm gonna turn it off just to make sure. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I got a lot of stuff to talk with you guys about today, both on Twitch, YouTube, personal life, lots of things going on. It is a crazy busy time for me. Like I said, feel free to tab out of this if you want. I don't think you're gonna miss, like, you know, my house spontaneously combusting or anything exciting like that in the background. It's gonna be me sitting here rambling for probably the next 20 to 30 minutes, so just tab out, go back to playing solitaire. We know you're not working. Come on, just go and listen to it in the background. Let's start with probably the biggest elephant in the room, which is that my name is no longer Just Joshin. What the heck happened there? Why was there no forewarning about this? Well, as you see, we are now Just Jershin. We've been talking, if you follow me over on Twitch, twitch.tv/JustJershin now, you'll know that for really the last 2 years that I've been streaming, our username over there has been JustJoshinYT, while our username over here on YouTube has been Just Joshin because it was available. Regular Just Joshin was not available over on Twitch, unfortunately. There was an individual who already has the name Just Joshin, and even though he doesn't stream very much, I was not able to get the name. So we had to differentiate in some way, which means either add random underscores or add numbers to the end, or in this case, add YT, because I had a YouTube channel at the time and was doing YouTube more. Well, as we've kind of moved more over to Twitch and done less and less on YouTube, the YT slowly over time didn't make much sense. Hey guys, I'm streaming over here on Twitch, but go check out my YouTube channel where I don't do anything, or at least not much. And also, I don't know, I'm weird about self-promotion, you guys know that. I don't like telling people that I have a YouTube channel. I once bought a Twitch jacket, from Twitch, hoping in my brain people will ask me, or they'll see that I have one and be like, I wonder if he has a Twitch channel. And the first time one of my coworkers came up to me to ask why I had a Twitch jacket on, I told him, and I quote, I just like Twitch. So I'm weird about self-promotion. I don't know why. I won't promote my content. And it felt weird going into other people's chats with the name Just JoshinYT, being like one of those guys. You ever been playing Rocket League or any sort of online game and you see someone's name that's like, Noob Destroyer TTV, and I'm like, oh, I wonder if he has a Twitch. And I know that I get that thought instantaneously when I see that, and there's just like an instant negative connotation for me personally. Maybe I'm weird about it, but I see that and it's like, all right, cool, I didn't ask if you had a Twitch channel, thanks for shoving it in my face. And I've always felt that way about the YT, and over the past couple months we've really been talking over there on Twitch and decided it's time to get rid of it. Let's do whatever we can to get rid of it. But I don't want to do another full rebrand because we just went from Playcrastination to Just Joshin like a year ago, and I don't want to do another one. I don't want to become a dude who's changing his identity on the internet every year. So this, fingers crossed, is the last one. We wanted it to be subtle, a very subtle change. And that change is changing Just Joshin, or Just JoshinYT, to Just Jershin. As you guys know, I already call myself Jersh in most of the Pokemon games we play. It was a nickname I had growing up because we had a bunch of kids named Josh in the same class. They either called me Jersh to separate me, or they called me Happy, which is funny enough that I'm wearing this shirt. to separate me a little bit. So and my family calls me it too. I don't know why it started, but Jersh has kind of always been the shorthand form my name that people have given me. So I figure, why not just swap out the Josh, which is my actual human name, and shove in the Jersh, which is my actual human nickname, and just go with it. Does it roll off the tongue as nicely as Just Joshin? No, Just Jershin. It's a little strange. It's gonna take me a while to get used to it. But the nice thing is it's very subtle. It's not much of a difference. I get to keep pretty much all of the same channel branding. Our J&J logo will continue to work because it also starts with a J. And I get to get rid of the YT, which is the biggest thing for me. Now, I do have to change a lot of stuff in the interim here. It's taken a little longer than I thought. All my descriptions still have links to the JustJoshinYT Instagram. Sorry, that's another spoiler alert. Got to a future point. The Just Joshin Twitter, the Twitch, everything, the links are all wrong now. So I need to either go back one video at a time and change out all of the links, or maybe just decide from this point forward we'll make sure everything's right. I don't know yet. Or maybe, I mean, you could go pay for a redirect, but I'm not gonna pay. But look, it's a pain in the butt is what I'm telling you. But slowly but surely we will get everything switched out from Just JoshinYT or to Just Joshin to Just Jershin. Here going forward, we are Just Jershin. And I think it's gonna be a good change in the long run, and I promise you it will never change again. This will be the branding of the channel, the name of the channel, till the day that I die or to the day that the channel dies, which hopefully is later rather than sooner. Now, to make up for this, I know it's a little bit of an inconvenience to you guys. Maybe you have the Just JoshinYT Twitch bookmarked, in which case I love you and I want to give you a big old kiss. Most of you probably don't, but if you did, I know it's annoying. Now you have to change your stuff as well. I wanted to give back to you a little bit with something that I said that I was going to do a long time ago, but that never did, and that is starting a Just Joshin, or in this case a Just Jershin Instagram. That's right, I don't really use Instagram that much. I have my own personal Instagram. I post maybe twice a year, so I don't get much use out of it. I don't really understand the platform. Don't tell my professors, my marketing professors from university. Don't really get it, but I'm trying to learn. So if you go to, I believe, Instagram.com/JustJershin, or if you go on mobile, you can just type in Just Jershin. You should find, and I'll have a link in the description below as well. I will be posting pictures, mostly of my pets, and also of random clips from the Twitch show as well. Maybe some stuff from YouTube as well. Short little 20 to 30 second bits that don't take too long to edit. I'll be uploading those there as well. The goal is to post a couple times a week. I'll probably also use Instagram, not live, stories, I believe it's called. I'll probably use Instagram stories every now and again, you know, to say when I'm going live. So if you want an extra swipe up, buy my merch. If you want some of that business over there too, that exists. So hopefully pictures of Banjo, my adorable dog, will make up for this small change, and I apologize. And here's the thing, that was pretty much gonna be the end of the update video. I was gonna tell you kind of how things are going on Twitch and how things are going on YouTube. And then this other meteor. I say meteor as if it's a bad thing. It's actually potentially one of the coolest things that's ever happened to me. And I'm very excited about the opportunity. It's like a happiness meteor. This new thing came in, and kind of suddenly the rebrand is like the littlest thing to talk about. So, but I did talk about it first, so now that that's out of the way, let's talk about this second thing. A couple days ago, so I have a job right now, and I've been working there for about 2 years. Let's give a short life update first. Currently, I live in a house we're renting. I'm looking forward in the next couple of months. Our lease ends in September, though we have an agreement with our landlord. We can kind of stay here for basically as long as we want, as we are looking for a house to buy. No more renting. I've always been against renting. Here's the tough thing about me. I hate renting because it feels like you're throwing your money into the void, and I hate loans because I hate owing someone anything. I just want to pay for it with cash. However, at age 25, it's a little hard to drop $200,000 cash on a house. We don't have that, so obviously a loan is what you have to do. But we, just sat down and decided that I'm a little tired of renting. I've been doing it now for 4 or 5 years, and you end up paying a ton of money at the end of it, and you get nothing out of it. I mean, you got a place to live and not get rained on, which is nice, but you don't have any asset at the end of it. So I'm ready to enter the market, I suppose, at age 25, and we're looking for a place to buy. That being said, we're working on saving a lot of money, and potentially, depending on where the house is, maybe looking at new job opportunities if something's closer. I don't know where we're gonna live yet, it all depends. That being said, so I've just been doing this little perusing here and there, seeing what's out there right now. Spoiler alert, not a lot, but I've just been taking a peek at what kind of stuff is out there, and then suddenly, I was perusing Facebook one day, and I got this ad right in front of me that at first glance I thought was way too good to be true. I was like, that's a scam, I'm going to be murdered. And it said, we're looking for someone in the town that I live in to come here to sit at a desk and to be in charge of our Twitch channel, stream for us, and the company, what they do is they sell Pokemon cards. So we want you to sit at this desk and stream and open Pokemon cards. And I said, that's a lie. Something seems too good to be true, it must be, right? The inner pessimist in me cannot possibly be true. If you told me when I was a kid, you could have any job you want, what's your dream job? I would have first said astronaut. If you said, okay, that's not gonna happen, I would have said something with Pokemon. I've loved Pokemon since I was like 3 years old. I collected the cards religiously as a kid. You're gonna pay me to open Pokemon cards and to stream it, which I already do as a hobby. That sounds like maybe the perfect job for me. It can't possibly exist. What's the catch? So I reached out, probably more than I should have, on like 4 different platforms, and said yes, 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 please, 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 very excited. And then from there, things went quick. Got responded to that day, interviewed like 2 hours later, offered the job a couple hours later, and have been thinking about it ever since. So essentially what's going to happen here, it's only a part-time job. Let me start by saying that it's a startup company located near me. It's very small, just a couple people working there, and they're looking to add to their team as they're growing right now. So it's only a part-time job. Would probably be adding about 10 to 20 hours a week in addition to the current 40 hours that I'm working at my current job, with the prospect of maybe someday, I'm gonna do my all to make sure it's a success. But if it's a success, maybe it becomes a full-time thing, which would be amazing. And I've been giving it some thought over the past couple of days, and just yesterday I let the guy in charge know that I'm gonna take the job, and I'm pumped about it. Again, I had to go through the process, pinch myself, make sure I wasn't dreaming, and also just do my due diligence to make sure it's legit, but it's extremely legit. I'm going to get to be paid to stream from this desk right here Pokemon card pack openings on their behalf, which is, just a super cool job, and interact with the community and do cool stuff like that. Something I'm already doing as a hobby, and maybe something I'd like to do as a hobby, opening Pokemon cards, if I wasn't saving for a house right now and could afford to do so. And I get to do both of those things as a job, which is cool as heck. Now, that's the good news. And the great news is that it could potentially blossom into, my dream career. So I feel like I have to take this opportunity. The bad news is that, as I said, in the interim here, I am going to be keeping my current full-time 40-hour job. So kind of like I said, the entire theme of this video is I'm a busy boy, and I'm about to become an even busier boy. So not only am I going to be working the full-time job, and also picking up the extra 20 hours, then we still have this YouTube and Twitch stuff to talk about. And my main concern is that I'm going to start running a little bit thin on time to do all of the things that I want to do. So what I need to let you know right now is that probably in the interim here, things are gonna get cut back a little bit. Now, whether YouTube or Twitch takes a hit, I'm not 100% sure yet. Here's another thing I don't know. If I start doing now Twitch as a job that I'm getting paid for, will I still want to do it in my free time as well, or is it going to end up feeling like work? I don't know. these Twitch streams may be fun enough that it doesn't even feel like work in the first place, and then our Twitch won't be impacted. But if I'm already streaming 20 hours a week for this company, do I then lose some of the passion and energy behind our own Twitch streams? Maybe. In that case, maybe we start doing more stuff on YouTube. Vice versa, if I still love the Twitch stuff, but I'm short on time, maybe the YouTube stuff goes away. I know we're not doing much on YouTube right now anyway, because we lost our, spoiler alert, Pokemon Shield Wonderlock Plus, but I did have a plan for stuff I wanted to do on YouTube coming up here, which I wanted to talk to you about. All I know is that I don't know, if that sentence makes any sense. It's gonna be a little weird here for the next couple of weeks as I'm gonna be transitioned into the role slowly. Oh, here's the other thing that's a little unfortunate is their current streaming days of Pokemon card pack openings are Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays, which just happens to be the exact streaming schedule that we currently have. So at the very least, I'm probably gonna have to move stream days around, assuming they stay, and assuming they don't get cut back at all. I'm gonna have to probably cut back on, or move the stream days around. So again, if you're on the Discord already, I almost said exclamation point Discord in the chat, this isn't Twitch. I'll put a link to the Discord down below. You should absolutely join. I'll keep you up to date there, more real time about decisions as they're being made and as things happen. I only record one of these videos every once a month. This is just to let you know what's going on in my life. If you want more real-time, up-to-date announcements and things of that nature, join the Discord. I let everybody know my thoughts kind of as stuff's going on. I let them know about through this whole process whether I was going to do this or not. So, and I'll continue to update you as is necessary. But just know things are kind of up in the air right now. But the goal is only for a short period of time, or a couple of months maybe. It'll be nice. I'm working a second job. I'm going to be making extra money. That's going to help me save faster for a potential house that we're going to be looking to put a down payment on and to get a loan for. I'm going to make more money faster so that we can hopefully expedite that process, which is really nice. And long term, again, I'm going to do whatever I can to help this company blow up. Maybe that becomes a full-time job long term. I'm a little bit of a hopeless optimist, but maybe this becomes a full-time job, and then maybe I take a step away from the current job and say, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do this other one instead. In which case, everything's back to normal. I'm back to working 40-ish hours a week, and we can continue doing YouTube and Twitch stuff as a hobby. But for now, working basically a job and a half, I can tell you that it's gonna cut in somewhere, and the thing I don't know yet is where exactly. Is the Twitch stuff gonna get scaled back? We're gonna have to move around the days, or we're gonna have to take out a day. The YouTube stuff, is that gonna get scaled back? I don't know, and I won't know until we really start this. It's also, okay, I should be a realist as well. It's a startup company, and let's say, things don't work out. Couple months down the road, things don't work out. Then I go back to work in the current job, and once again, everything is back to normal. So all I'm telling you is that things are gonna be a little strange, maybe a little bumpy. We're gonna be taking the foot off the gas, maybe just a tiny bit for the next couple months or so. But it's only a temporary. We're stopping for some gas. We're doing a road trip to California, and we hit Colorado, and it's about time to pull over and refuel, maybe stop at McDonald's, get a little McChicky. But we're just stopping for a little pit stop, and once we're refueled, we're gonna be ready to go. So prepare for that. And I think it's gonna be a great opportunity long term. But it's definitely a huge change. Our goal was to hit partner on Twitch by the end of 2020. I think it probably is going to make that a little more difficult to do for sure. But I'm hoping that we can kind of around the, once we finish, get around the bend and get a control on things once again. I'm hoping we can, put our foot basically on the gas back again, to use the same metaphor 47 times, and get stuff going again. But that's the big update. So we did the rebrand, but now the rebrand doesn't matter that much because I might not be doing that much stuff on Twitch and YouTube anyway. The most important thing I want you to take away from this is that I'm not disappearing. We're not gonna stop uploading and stop Twitch streaming, and I'm only gonna do stuff over there. I didn't mention the name of the company. The name of the company is called PokeNerds. I'll leave a link to most of their stuff in the description as well. They've got YouTube channel, Twitch channel, Discord, all of the social media stuff. You can follow there. And obviously I'm gonna be going live on their behalf in the next couple weeks here. So even if our streams do get cut back a bit, if you still want the same, well, it's not gonna be the same, but if you still want a Just Jershin experience, you know, we're not gonna be playing games probably very often, but we'll be opening Pokemon cards and I'll be my same weird self. They have a family-friendly channel as well, so not much is gonna change on that perspective. I'm pretty much just gonna be the same person over there. You know, we probably won't bring most of our inside jokes over. From the Just Jershin channel, because that might be a little bit confusing. I'll be on the clock, obviously, instead of, you know, the more chill stream environment. But if you still want to get your fill, you'll be able to over there. And I'll put the links to all that stuff in the description below. But yeah, two most important things to take away. One, I'm not disappearing. This isn't the end. I'm not quitting Twitch and YouTube to go do this and make more money. And hopefully, well, it is only gonna be temporary. I can promise you that. Long term, I don't see myself working 2 jobs for the rest of my life or for years. You know, 6 to 12 months, 6 months maybe, I'll say, of this, depending. And if I'm ready to jump ship from the current place and go full-time into the Pokemon card business, I'm in. Or vice versa, if it doesn't work out and I gotta go stay at the current job, then I'm also in. It's kind of it's a risk-free situation to a degree, other than risking maybe some of the stuff we've done on Twitch and YouTube, but I'm still gonna do my best to make sure we're putting out regular content there as well. Now let's talk about, now that I've got both of those things, I'm gonna try to finish this in the next 5 minutes. Let's do a quick update on Twitch and YouTube. Twitch is going really well. We've been playing a lot of Fall Guys. It's a lot of fun. It's the first Battle Royale I'm maybe good at. I think we have like 10 wins in a week, which is sick. It's more wins than I have in like any other Battle Royale combined, which is amazing. We're also playing through Hollow Knight right now, which is a lot of fun. It's like one of my favorite games of all time. It's also very long, so we'll probably be playing through that for the next little bit here, so I don't have much of an update on Twitch. We're playing through Fall Guys. Maybe we'll see how Fall Guys does. We've been playing for about a week and a half now. Maybe the interest in the game starts dipping and we'll find a new game to play there instead. But Hollow Knight's probably going to continue for the next month or so. I know I said I didn't want to play long games anymore, but it turns out I want to play long games that I like. I don't want to play long games that I don't like as much. Not that I didn't like Red Dead, but I'm having a really good time with Hollow Knight. I think it helps that I've played it before as well, so we're not just like stuck all the time. So, and also a lot of members of the community have played it and helped me basically hold my hand through the game and tell me where to go. So that also helps, rather than us all going into a very long game blind and wandering around aimlessly for hours. What's the next thing? So Twitch is pretty set, dude. YouTube, as I said earlier, we just lost our Pokemon Shield Wonderlock Plus. I got swept by Hop, which is one of the most embarrassing moments, maybe the most embarrassing moment in my Pokemon career. And now we don't really have anything on the channel. The original plan was to maybe do some, I've been talking about doing scripted content for the longest time, and I was actually gonna do it this time until this second job opportunity came up. Now, scripted content takes a lot of time, and I don't know if that's gonna work super duper well. What's probably gonna work better is a series that I can sit down, press the record button, record a quick little 20-minute video, press the stop record button, and not edit it like literally at all. And I have the perfect game. It is a game I've never played before, and I don't know how. With how much I love roguelites. You guys know I love Isaac. You guys know I love Nuclear Throne. You know I love Enter the Gungeon. I was shocked that I'd never played this game before. I'd seen it here and there. I've never even really watched a Let's Play of it, so I'm going in mostly blind. And what's even better is they just announced the sequel to this game coming out in exactly 1 month, and people are pogged out of their mind. So I thought, what better time to finally try this game, dip my toes in, than now. And the game, you may know what I'm talking about, is Spelunky. It's one of the first, it kind of was one of the games that really set the road. It's not the original roguelite, but it's definitely one of them that kind of set the genre ablaze, if you will. It's like the great grandpappy of a lot of today's great roguelites. They take a lot of inspiration from it, and I've literally never played it before. I know almost nothing about it. So the goal is gonna be, I'm gonna get Spelunky. I'm gonna download Spelunky, and I'm going to attempt in a month to do as much as humanly possible. Look, I'd love to say daily uploads, and considering there's little to no editing involved, I don't see why daily uploads wouldn't be possible. Maybe I'm crazy. And also, like I said, with this new job starting, I mean, I started the new job for a couple of days, so I got some time maybe to do some back recording, but I also know how long a Spelunky run takes. It's possible Spelunky run takes longer than I think. Maybe it's an hour each like an Isaac run. I don't know. We'll learn together, but at least in the beginning when I'm going to be garbage at it, I imagine we'll get a lot of quick, not very good runs. But the goal is that over the course of the next month, I'm going to slowly learn the Spelunky as a game in general, maybe learn some of its secrets, get better at it, so that when Spelunky 2 drops on, I believe, September 15th, we will have the prerequisite knowledge to know what we're doing when we play that game as well. And maybe I'll fall in love with Spelunky as so many people have done, and maybe it'll be the new Isaac on the channel. I have no idea. I'm still waiting for Repentance. I'm not saying Isaac's going anywhere, but I'm just waiting for that DLC. And once the DLC drops, I'll have a lot to record for that as well. But yeah, that's the plan in the interim here. It should be nice and easy to record. Someday, I'm gonna do some scripted content for YouTube, I promise you. Or some series, or maybe something outside of gaming, I have no idea. Someday it's gonna happen, but there's too much going on in life right now. Let's fast forward 6 months. I'm chilling in my new house that I paid for with someone else's money, but I'm chilling in there. I'm making those home payments on time. I'm working at one place. I'm making $1 trillion a year selling Pokemon cards. Again, maybe just a little hopelessly optimistic. I'm loving life, working, selling Pokemon cards, doing stuff with a company that maybe I've dreamed of doing since I was a kid. I'm not at the current job, working 40 hours a week, and life is good. It's like, right now, I don't know how to juggle, but if I was juggling, I would say there's like 8 or 10 balls in my hands right now that I'm attempting to do. The goal is that 6-ish months from now, look, okay, this is the worst pun of all time. We're gonna grind. It's grind time, baby. We're gonna grind for the next couple months here, see what we can do. And then maybe 6 months from now, 8 months from now, 10 months from now, 12 months from now, 2 years from now, who knows? Finally, we're back down to just 2 or 3, I don't know how to juggle, can you tell by my form? We're down to 2 or 3 balls that we're juggling in the air, and suddenly, it makes more sense to do it. But scripted content, I'm gonna make one scripted video someday. I don't care what it's about, I don't care what it is, I'm gonna do it. I just need a little more time. Anyway, you're up to date. Under 30 minutes, that's better than I thought. Quick recap. Just Jershin, Just Joshin is dead, gone, ripped, gone forever. See you later. We are Just Jershin. It is our own identity, our own brand. We're not sharing with anyone else, and we're not forcibly shoving the YT down anyone's throat, which is good. We have a Just Jershin Instagram, you should follow over there. We have a Discord, you should definitely join. We have a Twitter. I tweet stuff sometimes, you should do that. I'm starting a new secondary part-time job at a company called PokeNerds. I'm going to be doing live streams for them, opening Pokemon cards, and pogging out when I pull first edition holographic Charizard $55,000 cards. I'll put links to all that stuff in the description as well. Twitch is going to continue. Maybe need to shift the days around and probably also stream a little bit less per week. And YouTube, we're going to be starting a Spelunky series over the course of the next couple weeks. I hope it's good. First episode will go live tomorrow. I'm gonna go record the first one like shortly after this. Hopefully it's good. Hopefully I don't die in 5 minutes. Or if I do, even better, because that's a nice quick video. Pretty much it. I hope you'll stick with me for the next couple months. Things are gonna get maybe a little rocky. Things are a bit up in the air. Juggling a lot right now. But it is only temporary, and I'm also not going anywhere, so please know that. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I appreciate you all so much. Thank you for your support. I hope you would continue joining me on this journey as we hit a little bump in the road. It's not even a bump. A bump in the road is like negative connotation. This could be the greatest thing that's ever happened to me in my life, and I hope you will continue joining me, even if some of the streams are a little bit less prevalent, or even if some of the videos are a little bit less prevalent. I hope you'll stick through this dark period. and I'll see you on the other side. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I'll see you later.